Welcome to this lesson on angle addition. You should make sure you have your math dictionary out. I will display 3 words for you to enter in. As I get to each page, make sure you pause it and we'll get through the words quickly. Here's your first word, congruent angles. Second word, angle bisector. Third word, angle addition postulate. What happened? Okay. If D is in the interior of angle ABC, then angle ABD plus angle DBC equals angle ABC. And usually you have this little M, and all that stands for is the measure of the angle that sits out front. So in our diagram here, if we know that angle ABD is 37 and angle DBC is 22, if we add them together, the entire angle of ABC is 37 plus 22, which is 59. So let's dive into a couple of examples. BD ray BD bisects angle ABC. The measure of angle ABD equals 6x plus 3, and the measure of angle DBC equals 8x minus 7. Find the measure of angle ABD. Step 1, we're going to have to find the measure of x. So in our diagram here, we have ray BD bisects. If you look back to your word, bisects means to cut in half. So if the ray cuts the big angle ABC in half, then we know that this angle, ABD, is going to equal the same as this angle, CBD. So if we know that the measure of angle ABD equals the measure of angle DBC, because both sides are going to be equal on each side of the ray, then we can take the expressions we have and it becomes an algebra problem, where we know that the measure of angle ABD is represented by 6x plus 3, and it's equivalent to the measure of angle DBC, which is 8x minus 7. Now we just need to solve it for x. So let's get our x's together. I'm going to subtract 8x on both sides. That cancels, so 6x minus 8x, that's a negative 2x plus 3 equals negative 7. Subtract 3, and we have negative 2x equals negative 10. Divide by negative 2 on both sides. So that cancels, and x equals positive 5. So if x equals 5 and we wanted to find the measure of angle ABD, ABD is right here, it's the 6x plus 3. So the measure of angle ABD equals 6 times x. If we know that x is 5, I'm going to replace it, plus 3. So the measure of angle ABD equals 33 degrees. So if that's 33 degrees, angle DBC here would also be 33 degrees. Whenever you see this word bisects, that means the angles are equal measure. Let's take a look at this example. Alright, I'm missing a couple pictures. So D is in the interior of angle ABC. If, I believe it was angle ABC equals 84 and angle DBC equals 34 degrees, what is the measure of angle I'll have to draw this out. So D is in the interior. So here's D. It's in the inside of angle ABC. So we have A. Oops. A does not go there. Remember, the middle letter goes there. So we have A, B, C. And we've got D in the interior. So we've got this ray that goes through it. So it says if ABC, DBC, we are looking for the measure of angle ABD. So this one we're just dealing with the numbers. So if angle ABC, so that's this angle, the whole thing is 84 degrees, and the measure of angle DBC, so DBC, is 34 degrees. We want to figure out what is the measure of angle ABD. Well, if we know the whole thing is 84, and this portion in red is 34, we can take 84, subtract it from 34, to where the measure of angle ABD is going to equal 50 degrees. So this side is 50. One more example. We have the measure of angle ABD equals 4x plus 2. So 4x plus 2. Measure of angle CBD is 3x plus 6. And the measure of the entire thing, ABC, is 57. We need to find the measure of each angle. And first, we're going to find that by solving for x. So our angle addition postulate says that if we take the measure of angle ABD and we add it with the measure of angle CBD, so the two small parts, if we add them together, then we will get the measure of angle ABC. We will get the whole thing. So if I plug in 4x plus 2 for ABD, and I plug in 3x plus 6, it will equal 57. Now we just have an equation that we need to solve for x. So in this case, we were given three pieces of information. We were given what each angle represented. We have no indication of knowing if it's equal or not. So we add the two smaller portions together to get the entire thing. Now I just go through and solve. So I got to combine like terms. So we have 7x. Combine the 2 and the 6. 7x plus 8 equals 57. Subtract 8 on both sides. 7x equals 49. Divide by 7. We get x equals 7. So to find angle ABD, it's going to be 4 times 7 plus 2. So that's 14 plus 2. This angle is 16 degrees. CBD is 3 times 7 plus 6, so 21 plus 6 would give us 27. Oh, what am I doing? This is not 16. This is 28 plus 2. That would be 30. My apologies. Had a little brain fart there. Well, still, 28 plus 2, the whole thing is 30. 30 and 27 make 57. So obviously, it's easy to make a mistake, but I corrected by saying 16 plus 27 definitely did not equal 57, so I knew I did something wrong early. So I was able to catch it. 30 plus 27 is 57.